Gonna do a quick video about something I've been going through the last couple of days. Pressure washed all day the other day, and I'm on a well pump. I never realized that it would make my pump go dry. At least I'm thinking that's what happened, because when I pulled the switch off the top of the pump, it had clay in it, so I'm thinking it went dry. So first thing I did was check that switch, check my breakers, all that, and nothing was tripped. Messed around with that switch and ended up falling apart on me from messing with it. So bought a brand new switch and put it on there, and took my little test light, put it on there, and seemed like it was getting voltage. This is my deep well pump right here. Of course I had to build a carport over the top of it. I've got it apart already. Anyway, here's my pump house. Damn air conditioner broke down twice in the last couple of weeks. Had to fix it myself too. Now there's the new switch. And I have my little test light here. When you touch it on it, it just lights up. It doesn't tell you how many volts it is. You really need to have one that tells you how many volts. But anyway, I went and bought a voltmeter at Home Depot. First I tried to jump two of these wires on each end, and I got a big ass spark. I got shocked a couple of times. But anyway, the voltage meter said I got 250. I thought it was supposed to be 240, but going in are the outside ones, and going to the pump is the inside tube. And both of them said 250. Hopefully 250 doesn't burn up this new pump I'm trying to buy. And then they want $500–600. I called like 10 different plumbers and weld people, and not one of them called me back. And one guy I talked to, he said he wanted $1,100 to do this job. But my plan is, all right, anyway, after I put the new switch on top, I came out here, and this thing was inside of this pipe. The wire was inside of this pipe with this lid on it. Just on there. Have this on there. Wires were in that thing. So I tried to stab my voltage meter tips into those wires while they were sitting inside of here, and it was saying like 25 volts. And I'm thinking, damn, maybe my problem is it's not getting enough voltage to the pump down there. So I cut them wires and turned the breaker back on, and came out here and touched my leads to those, and the red and the black were saying 250. So apparently that ain't my problem. So what I did was I cut the pipe right here. I put that coupler on there last night. This thing was kicking on about every 40 seconds. I could feel it kicking on a little bit. After I primed it, I poured a bunch of water in here, and I moved this up and down, trying to shake that pump down there. If it got clay in it or whatever, rinse it out. It did start coming on a little bit every, like I said, 40 seconds or so. I stuck it all back together and left the breaker on all night, thinking, man, maybe it'll clear and my water will kick on in the morning. I'll wake up and it'll be on, but no such luck. Anyway, this cap, after this big rubber thing sits in this 4-inch pipe, and this cap goes on there, and some bolts go through here. But anyway, be careful, because on the bottom side there's plates that they screw into to hold it up there, and mine fell down inside. So now I can see one down in there, pretty far down in there. See it? Got to recover those when I start pulling this out. I don't know if this thing's 50 feet down or 150 feet down. I'm doing it myself, so at least I think I am. I don't know, man. I'm hoping to save some serious money. I found one on eBay for a couple $100. but it takes 8 to 10 days to get here. I can't see going out with water or without water that long. So my plan is, the reason I cut this pipe here, leave this hook on here so it don't fall down in there for one. And when I start pulling it up, I'm hoping that I can hook this on to, like, I'm hoping I can go right through here and not have to cut a hole or take a piece of the roof off. I'm hoping I can go right, I don't know. Hoping it'll bend and I can go right through there and maybe lay it over there on my roof or something. Get it up high enough. Yeah, I know, it looks like I got a lot of money with all this shit. Wish I could sell that damn boat. That's $50,000 right there, man. I'm so ready to just sell all my stuff and get a condo down by the beach and say, screw all this Mayberry shit. $3,500 wave runner supercharged under there, I can't sell either. It's getting close to winter. It's gonna be harder and harder. My rental trailer next door, thank goodness I got some good renters in there right now. Cops were out there last night, followed somebody in a car all the way back then to the road, lights flashing 2 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, I will give you an update once I get this thing out of here. So I strapped this 30-foot ladder to the side of my roof. I've got it out about 25 feet so far. And man, it is not easy to pull out. Pretty heavy for one person. And then I got this bolt I took off the top. I meant to take my wet dry vacuum and try to suck the water out of there so it would make it a little bit lighter. So now that I've got it this far out and it wasn't easy, I'm gonna go down here and get my wet dry vac and bring a cord up here and try to suck it out from up there, because I damn sure ain't letting it back down in there. So what I did was set it on top of this short ladder first, and then I put it up through the side of there. At least I didn't have to cut a hole in my roof. Get this wet dry vac, try to suck some of that water out. Maybe it'll make it a little bit easier. I might have to hire somebody to come and help me with this. So the idea of sucking the water out of the pipe to make it lighter didn't pan out. Don't even waste your time trying to do that. Well, I guess I'm about close to 20 feet out now. They had the wire taped on there, electrician's tape, that broke off there. So I'm going to take these heavy duty wire ties and put a tie on this wire about every 10 feet, I guess. I guess it's pretty common that these pipes that it inserts into are 4 inches, and that's what the new pump is, and that's what this one measures too. And this PVC is, I don't know, like 1.25 inches, I think. Anyway, there's one strap. My hope it was to hook it on that tree up there. Depending on how long it is, I don't know. You should be able to bend this PVC over after it gets so far out. But if I got to keep going straight up and just get some ratchet straps and strap it to this ladder, I guess what I'll have to do. I don't know how long it is though. Maybe after it gets out so far, I can bend it over and lay it on the roof over there or something. And down here, what I have is this little thing that tightens when you squeeze this handle to go around the pipe. When I get it up, I'm going to try to tighten that to hold it against the ladder so it don't slip back down. I got the ladder strapped with a ratchet strap. And hopefully pulling it up there with that come along. Need somebody down here to tighten that handle though once I get it up, and can move the come along down another 5 feet. So I called the people that I bought this place from and found out that the pump is 80 feet down. This is a 20-foot section right here with a joint. Thank goodness I was able to break it loose, and I'm unscrewing the top 20 I have out so far. And I'm going to take that off, and hopefully that'll be less weight. That's all I can do. I'm by myself, so I gotta compromise. Gotta do something, but you gotta make sure that you have this bottom strap, because if you lose that and it goes down in the well, you're screwed, basically. So I got it going way out the top of the ladder there, and I tried to strap it on there real good. So what happened now is my wire got twisted around the PVC and made it where I can't untwist it further. So what I got to do is cut these heavy-duty pull ties I stuck on there, just so I didn't want to lose the wire. I thought if I had the wire strapped to the pipe, if the pipe let loose, at least I could stop it with the wire or something. But now I'm going to have to cut those off and untwist this wire to get that pipe off. So I called the people that I got this place from 8 years ago, and they told me it was 80 feet in the ground. But to our surprise, thank goodness, my friend here, Tim, came out here to help me and got it done a lot quicker. I would have been here the rest of the day pulling this shit, but thank goodness it was only 3 sections instead of 4, which means it was 60 feet down there. Now I'm hoping... it
says there's a way to clean it.
I'm hoping that we can clean it and get it working, man. Throw that bitch back in and have some water. That'd be awesome. Alright, so there's the new pump. It's half the gallons per minute is the one I had in there. This is the one that was in there. Stay right. 20 gallons per minute. 2000 signature series. Who knows how old that is? At least 10 years probably. New one I got at the Tractor Supply, and guy told me it doesn't matter, the 10 gallons per minute, I won't notice any difference. And it's only a half horsepower. My other one was a whole horsepower. It's a little bit smaller, should it be easier to drop in there. They gave me these connectors, these metal connectors, and some shrink wrap that I'm putting on. Alright, yellow goes to green, homeboy.
Green?
Yellow goes to green, and the red and the blackers are all hot. Had to have me some brewskis, man. My back got to hurting. I got so wore out from pulling all these pipes out by myself. Luckily, one of my friends showed up and helped me halfway through it. Would have took me forever to get it.
Like your only friend. We're the only ones that call each other and need something, and the other one comes.
Anyway, I try to get this thing in the ground, and hopefully it kicks on. I was going to test it while I was out of the ground, but ain't got time, man. Just want to put it in there and see if it works. Let me do that, because if anything goes wrong, at least I'll feel responsible. Don't usually have my car out here getting hit with acorns, so I put that blanket over there, but we had to have room up here. So I knew shit was going too damn smooth, and we ended up at the end, we got it all down in the ground, but I bunched up the wire on the new pump too much down there. So now my wires are short up here at the top where they're supposed to go in this here PVC, and there's no slack on the switch in the pump house, and it was such a pain in the ass putting that new switch in there that I don't want to take it loose in there. So I'm going to cut these, and we've got to get it in this PVC, and it's going to have to put 6 connectors on there, whatever. It's going to be inside PVC, right?
Yeah. There's such a thing as too much security.
Look at how many fucking tools. These are just a few of the tools you need to do this job. Let me tell you, you need a lot of ass too, because especially if you're gonna do it by yourself.
And get one of your buddies you don't like to come over. If you have somebody,
I've had 2 or 3 buddies over here, but they weren't here the whole time. I fucking was busting nuts most of the time.
They thought you were doing hauled ass.
Anyway, we're gonna get her done, and we'll give you a shot once we get it going. Hopefully, I never tested it, but we're just trying to get this water on. We ain't showered or had water in 2 damn days around here. At it, I started at 6 o'clock this morning, and it's what time is it now? Like ain't 8, ain't fucking had a shower in 2 days, nothing, man. If y'all think this shit is easy or anything, look at this tape job I just did, and this is only the surface. I taped all them big ass wires under there, and this is like down at the bottom. You got to do this shit too, and shrink wrap shit. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I still got to Christy glue that, prime it, put these wires together, tape them off. It's like, man, hope to God this shit works. $1,100. That's why they charge. Well, there it is, working great, heating up good. Hadn't got to make my coffee in a few days. Will be nice to have a shower here in a little bit. So anyway, got it all finished. Thanks that a couple of friends came by and gave me a hand after I almost killed myself working on it all day. It takes a lot of tools to do a job like this. So here's the one that came out of there. It's a 1 horsepower 2000 series Stay Right, and it was pumping 20 gallons a minute. So I bought one that's 10 gallons a minute. What the hell happened to the damn box? Because a pump guy told me that I wouldn't notice any difference. Here's the one I got. I got it at a Tractor Supply. It's only a 1/2 horsepower and 10 gallons per minute, and it's true. I really don't notice the difference. I haven't taken a shower yet, and it was like $330 something. I spent like $400 in materials by the end of the day. They wanted $1,100 to do the job, a company. I'll tell you what, it's not an easy job. I called the people I bought this place from. They said it was 80 feet down. I was pleasantly surprised when I found out it was only 60, which turned out to be pretty cool. They said you're supposed to have 20 pounds of pressure in your tank, and your pump should kick on at 40 and shut off at 60, but I got mine on 35 to 55 because I really don't want to mess with it any longer. Last night I was wore out from this job, so just probably just leave it like that since everything seems to be working good. There you go. I need a shower. Can you tell? Nothing like a good, hot, fresh cup of morning coffee. I tell you, we don't realize how spoiled we are until you lose some simple, so-called simple privilege like water. Anyway, I wanted to say, this new pump said 230 volts on it. My meter on top of my pump reads 250, but supposedly 10 of that doesn't count or something. So I was afraid it was going to burn up the new pump, but it didn't. So you're fine putting a 230 horsepower, I mean a 230 volt pump in a supposedly 240 volt system, but it's working fine. Oh yeah, I wanted to apologize if you hear me repeat myself a bunch of times in my videos. It's because it's like 10 or 12 different videos and I forget what I say. I just hope that this video might help somebody that's got this same thing going on. Alright, see you in the next one.